Okay, let's see who can hear me. Please tell me I have sound. Aha! I have sound. Okay, hang on. Rightio. So, welcome guys. Slightly different setup. Look what I've got behind me now. Nathan was really good by hanging that for me where I wanted it. Okay, so who we got here? Rebecca, Cajun, welcome. Thought you'd be able to get a nap in. Tammy's going to have a nap. By the sound of it, everybody's going to have a nap. Okay, hello Samantha. Hey Heffa. Sylvia, hello. Raytay. Sylvia, Heffa, good. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Crystal, there's a couple of new people. Hey Pippa, getting late, you won't last, and Dilly, be right back. Tinkle and coffee time. Yeah, I went and had the nervous wee before I started. And orchids are here. Okay, I had to bring this out. No depends, it's the toilet paper. Okay. I haven't watched that much in the way of the lives. I've been popping in and out as I can. But I'm actually going to kit up. I unboxed this one and I haven't released a video for it yet. So you will see the video probably in the next week by the time I get it edited. Okay. Okay, just trying to keep up with chat and bear with me. Hopefully I won't cover up the main camera and my face. I've been trying to get this sorted out so get it right. Gotcha. Oh, good Ray, that you're awake. I can't read that from there. Okay, so I'm actually doing a kit up. Let's see how much I can kit up while we're doing this. What do you think? Is she pretty? So, Heifer, 24 hours, no sleep, not good, but good effort. Anybody else sits along with that line with having no sleep? Hey Cindy B, you set your alarm up. Good morning. Okay. Using the Craftmates lockables. Now, the boat, the tray. What I did was a nail file was enough to just sand it down. What I did is I made the mold incorrectly and I have to redo it. So, although because I don't use a multi-placer, it doesn't worry me. But I did discover that even mine, I've got the rough bits on it. So you can just use a nail file. I have actually gone along and just used my drill pen, just at the tip of the drill pen along. And that's gotten rid of a lot of that. But yeah, it's the actual mold that I created that's caused the issue. So I've got to redo a mold. But I've got to go get more liquid silicone to do another mold. Okay, so I hope that answered your question, Cindy B. I love mine. I've actually got to resend another one out. I've got to re-pour for somebody because it snapped in the mail. But I'm not doing a re-pour until I've created a new mold. Okay. Night Kelly, thanks for dropping in. So yeah, I'm kitting this one up. This is a Kathy Delance one. Yeah, me and Di Moonshot. Yeah. And I tidied up my desk and now I don't have all my tools. Hang on a sec while I get the tools I need. Alright. I'll actually use that one. Right, just beware. I'm just going to alter the angle a little bit. There we go. Now you can see my hands. So how many lives has everybody have gotten into? 14, 21, 28. Wait, that one. Should need that one. And how many more are you going to be doing, Heifer? Three. Tracy's first one. Oh, well, you've got all night, Tracy. Pippa's most of today. Foreign Service Crafter. Who is after me? Hers is third. Tammy's been to most of them. Cool. Crystals, only a second. You joined after getting off. Yeah. 4-letter word. No, you use 6-letter word, but that's a 4-letter word. Yes. Hey Lizzie, welcome. Heifer, get some sleep. Don't have to stay for mine. I like that you did, but you don't have to. I was surprised when I saw yours and went, oh my God, that's an early one for you. Especially when Michelle's in Michelle's premiere, and that was pretty cool to see everybody in there, and that was like 3 in the morning. Okay. Cindy B sampled a few, had to babysit, so you didn't much. Yeah, I was more sampling. Nathan's moved his camp to the living room, so it's pretty hard to listen to you guys on your lives now, because he wants to know what I'm laughing at. Cajun, around midnight, where are you? You what's that? Are you Kiwi? That's just a guess. Cajun, where are you from? 14. Louisiana. Oh, you're that way. So you're still yesterday. You're still on the 24th. It's fun trying to work out time zones and locations for people. West Coast. Thank you, Pippa. So once I get these labels in, I found some interesting questions to go through, and which was weird facts, interesting facts about Australia. I need to bring this closer. So yeah, I found, so for us, tomorrow is 26th of January for us, which is actually Australia Day. So it's public holiday weekend for people that work regular Monday to Friday jobs. Hang on. So I thought I would actually do some interesting facts about Australia. And so you can get there's a lot of myths out there about Australia, but there's also some really weird stuff. So Ray Tay, you're in Arkansas. Take notes, y'all. Might want to pay attention. These questions might be in your live tomorrow. Oh, cool. Okay. Pippa, do you want me to send you the email link? Cajun payroll. That was my last job that I had, was payroll. Not going back there again. Oof. Okay, so we'll start with some interesting stuff. Hang on, just while hang on. Just want to send this. There you go, Pippa. I just sent you the link to that page that I'm on. Okay, so Australia is just reading straight out from this website. Australia is one of the strangest and most unique destinations in the planet, which is a fact. From bizarre Aussie laws, so I actually do have the list of Aussie laws that are quite bizarre, to some that some say still exist today, to downright weird wildlife. Okay. Australia is definitely one of a kind. Some of these Australian facts you may have heard before, but I bet there are a few surprises. So, some weird and interesting facts about Australia. Australia has the world's longest golf course. I used to live in a town that was basically the middle of that golf course. And it's actually the Nullarbor, what do they call it? I know it's along the Nullarbor. And that goes for, hang on. I'm just going to convert that so you guys, which goes, there we go, 850 miles. Yep. Pippa, yes. The longest straight, that's the going across the Nullarbor Plains, yes. I lived in Eucla for a while, so on the border between Western Australia and South Australia. Okay, so that's a pretty long golf course. People that play it, I actually know the coppers love playing golf there. You'll have the police will actually they actually have a game where they go from start to finish. And it's a impressive pub crawl too, because you've got 900 kilometres in bars. Granted, there's a couple of 100 k's between them. Okay, so there's nothing there. There's lots along the Nullarbor, Pippa. So yeah, I think I cut that one properly. Hang on. Okay. Rightio. So yeah, more than 850 miles long, but basically starts in Norseman and goes across the Nullarbor, so it covers bits of 2 states. Not a quiz, dearly. This is me giving some facts about Australia. Alright. Now the one that you guys seem to be freaked out about is our snakes and things that can kill you. So Australia is actually home to 21 of the world's worst venomous snakes. So we don't have more, just a good You You should be on a roll. You got all the animals from me, dearly. Oh, come on, last one. Last one. So yeah, you're getting a crash course on Australia with all the weird facts. One weird fact is about the city that I live in, which is Perth. I should have brought pictures for you guys. So Perth is the only city in the world which can land, we can have an aircraft land in our CBD. So in our main, in the main city itself, an aircraft can land. I don't know what size the airplane is, but yeah, it can land. Right now, I'm just going to I just want to put an image in. Where did it go? Oh, I didn't add it. Sorry guys, I meant to have a picture for you to show you. And it didn't happen. Okay. Okay. Alright. So let me go through this. Pippa's lived in Mandurah. Tammy, have a good sleep, Tammy. Good to see that you made it this far anyway. So Pippa was an hour south of Perth. Pippa, we actually have planes land in the Swan River. They land out the front of us, but I don't know what area they can actually land in the CBD. Oh, my Australianisms. Tammy, I'm in on the Swan. Okay. The next one is quite interesting. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Have you ever heard of a goon bag? Yeah, the Kwinana could, the freeway could. Hey Kathy, dearly, budgie smugglers are out. Keep going. Hang on, I'm trying to get back to where I was. Hi, so the goon bag. Has anybody heard of the goon, what we call a goon bag? Okay, so for us, I'll pull up pictures for you as I go. I will Google them for you. Goon bag. So a goon bag is the wine in a cask. Hang on. Let's see. So cask wine. If my camera's going to focus on it. So yeah, we Australians came up with the cask wine. Whoop. Who's just come in? I've missed who's come in. Goonbag, Lizzie's, no, Cindy, Elizabeth, hello. Classy glassware. No, it's a pillow. When you finish drinking, you use it as a pillow. Box wine, yes, box wine. We call it a goon bag. So, you know, once you finish drinking, you turn it into a pillow. Okay. Now, Hey Cal, welcome. Hang on, I know I've missed somebody. But Lazy, hello But Lazy. Did I see Michelle? Hello Michelle, thank you for popping in. Oh, it's good to see so many people here. It's excellent. Okay. The next one. Australia is bigger than you think it is. It's almost the same size as mainland USA. So if you actually see the map of Australia, now see down here, that's Perth. So that's actually where I live, somewhere around there. For relation, down here, somewhere down there, that's Tasmania. That's where Pepper is. So if you've got an idea of where we are, and I think for some people that have talked about the fires are more along where my point of my nail is there. Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, that's where the majority of those fires have been. But that gives you an idea of distance. And on that note, Pippa, am I allowed to tell them about the map of Tasmania? There's a little joke about asking people when it's crude, where people go, show us your map of Tasmania. And it's all because of the shape of Tasmania. I don't know whether you guys can see, but yeah. So Tracy's on my side. Tracy is on over my side. You want to see the DP? Hang on. Sorry, I've got to... What? Okay, the diamond painting. There we go. So that's the painting for you. Okie dokie, hang on, let's keep these in order so I don't end up putting the drills around the wrong way. Okay, Dearly can see the shape. Cool. Okay. Back to the lives. Hang on, just my phone's playing catch up here. That's right, Tracy. Sorry. Yeah, you were originally in Perth. You're now in Queensland. Sorry. Just that you keep talking about your family and nearby me. Okay, so that's... bear with me while I just get things back to where I can see everything again. There we go. Okay, next one. I haven't even opened up one bag yet. 151. Next is largest cattle station in the world is located in Australia and it's bigger than Israel. I don't know what the comparison is there with the size of Israel. Yeah. It's Kathy that's down. That's why you're pretty quick to say hello when I put something up on YouTube. 160 here. I've not heard. Where are they on the main line apart from in the zoos, Pippa? Okay. Down the way. So that's just a little bit south of me. Okay. Yes, the Tassie Devil is a real thing. It's not a fictional character. Medina. Okay. I'll slowly stalk you like clearly stalks everybody else. Okay, number 7. Some are funny, some aren't. Australia is ranked 2nd on the Human Development Index, which takes into account a long and healthy life, knowledge, and a decent standard of living. So we're on number 2. Don't know who's number 1. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. 2, 2, 4, yep. Remote habitats on the mainland to keep the stock alive and healthy. Got to do what they can. I just hope they're not in New South Wales or Victoria. Okay. 4 out of 5 Aussies live less than 50 kilometres from the coastline. Somewhere in Scandinavia. Cajuns, sunshine crusts. Do they spin around like cartoons? I don't think they do they? Hang on, I have noise in the background. They just make some really weird noises. Okay. Another interesting fact. Each week, there are an estimated 70 tourists that overstay their visas. Okay. One record that a lot of Aussies are very proud of. Former Prime Minister Bob Hawke set a world record for sculling 2.5 pints of beer in 11 seconds. If you can imagine, sculling that much beer in 11 seconds. 11.5 seconds? No, it was 11. Okay. When they're chasing their tails. Hang on. Here we go. Hang on. I'm just going to pull up a picture. So that's the Tassie Devil. I wonder if I can get what the sound they make. Hang on, no. Okay. They're not that big. Okay. 3, 1, 2, that's 4. Next one. This is really funny. Because we know that we're all a well, not all, but we're from settled by convicts, basically. So the first police force in Australia was made up of the most well-behaved convicts. Oh no, that's good. Okay. Alright, let's get this organised. Rightio. The world's largest sand island's in Fraser Island. But the next interesting little bit about Australia well, orchid, yes, that's a Pandora bracelet I've got on. Most well-behaved criminals. See now the police force, they're not well-behaved criminals anymore, they're just criminals. Yeah, orchid. It is a Pandora. There's actually 3 Pandoras there now. It's building. Thank you. Hey, Aussie Girl Craft, welcome. Thanks, Caden. You need to find some more Aussie YouTubers then. Okay. Dearly crafted. What were the less serious crimes to be sent to Australia? Stealing a loaf of bread. Then you have some Danish. Oh, the Pandora charms, yes. Aussie, why are you going to have trouble? Bugger, that's 4-1. Oh. Do you know what I've just done? 2 bags of 413, I believe. Yep. Two bags of 413. Close call. Ouch. Okay. Thank you. Here we go. I don't know I thought the quiz was later. Dealing, I think Pippa might be asking some of these questions in her live. Okay. What do we got? Thanks, Cal. Hello. People just saying hello. Aussie girl, I think you have glass in your left hand. How did you do that? Pippa, yes, they were shipped Tasmania on the slow boat. If you lived, you're in Port Arthur Penitentiary. Lizzie, yes, nearly did a boo-boo. Won't be the first time and won't be the last time. Okay. Rightio. What's next? It would, if you visited a different Aussie beach each day, it would take you about 29 years to visit each beach. Yeah. Middle child broke glass, light shade went over my head, so I'll be back. Just going. Oh, be careful when you wash your hair. That's not going to be safe. So that's a lot of beaches. There's, what it actually has a count, 10,685 beaches. Bo's running around going nuts. Okay. Great Barrier Reef, Australia's largest living structure. And the Great Barrier Reef has its own post office box as well. So yeah. Okay. And that just says visits, not to walk. Yes, just to visit. If I could be 29 again, I'll make that a goal. Okay. I was going to see the St. John's that's in my town tonight because we've got a music festival, so they're around. But I thought it would look silly. Aussie, just go see them. They won't think it's silly. Trust me, they will not think it's silly. But when you wash your hair, just be careful you don't end up, if you think you've got glass in your hair and you wash it, you might end up with more glass in your hands. So I'd be doing something more about the hand and then getting your head checked while you're there. Okay. Night, Samantha. Enjoy tomorrow. Good old Aussie day tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Especially that ultra fine glass. That's nasty. Okay. Next one. Aussies drink 1.7 billion litres of beer per year. That's about 680 bottles of beer for each adult. Okay, so who thinks they could drink about 680 bottles of beer? Eesh. That's a lot of beer. Okay. Okay, next one. Now, I hope you like this one. Australia's capital city, which is called Canberra, is actually, the word is meant woman's cleavage in Aboriginal language. And that's because it was named because it was crested between two mountains. So that's where all our politicians live, in amongst all the in the boobs. Lizzie, I agree with you there. I agree with you there, Lizzie. I can't drink beer. It's funny. My youngest one turned around and made a comment about beer. He said if it didn't have alcohol in it, people wouldn't drink it. It tastes like shit. And I agree with him. Yeah. But then I'm allergic to beer, so... Okay. Cindy Bean must be... Just thinking about it makes your bladder hurt. I missed that comment. Oh, I missed that. Hang on, I've missed some comments. In the smallest damn glasses ever. Any of the fires? No idea about the fires. Cajun, the beers, that's per year. 680 bottles of beer per year. Which, as Cindy B says, that's a lot of peeing. Yep. Parliament in Hooterville. Yes. See, you know, we get our Prime Minister who, you know, Bob Hawke, you know, can scull 2.5 of beer in 11 seconds. Then they're nestled amongst the boobs. So this is where our politicians are. So it explains a lot. And then the next interesting fact about Canberra. So the ACT, which is our capital state, basically, and capital city is Canberra. In Canberra, it's legal to film hardcore porn, and selling the end product has been made legal in the city. And on that note, they put, being a politician must get boring. Aussie, I'm in Perth. I'm actually the northeast of Perth is where I am. I'm right near a wildlife park, so I'm Whiteman Edge. If you know Perth, Whiteman Edge, or south of Ellenbrook. Keep getting these notifications comes up. Okay. Aussies, girl, you're in Victoria. Dearly, the things that you can do in Canberra that you can't do in the rest of Australia is ridiculous. Okay. Next one, AFL. Okay. Who knows what AFL is? Aussies, an hour and a half from Melbourne, Little Coulston, Newstand. You're Geelong Cats. Hey, Aussie. Okay. I don't follow the football. Sounds like it's Los Angeles. Sure, it's not Washington. Football League. Yes, Australian Football League. Okay. That was actually a game that was invented to keep the cricketers fit during the off season. So when they weren't playing cricket, they're playing football to stay fit. So Tracy, Australian Federal League, Australian Rules Football, AFL. AR. I suppose it's AFL, which is Australian Rules Football, just doesn't fit in right, but it's Australian Football League. Okay. West Coast Eagles will follow the waffle, yeah. I don't follow sport. I'm shocking, I don't follow it. Sorry, I just heard my dog yelp. Okay. Aussie, not near Geelong, that's the same distance like Melbourne. Okay. Cricket outfits are cute. What? Cricket outfits are cute. They're just white. Whoops. Sorry, I see white outfits, white foot uniforms, and I think of all the cleaning that it takes to get them to their state, to their good condition. Okay. Hey, Viv. Post to rugby. Okay, Aussie, go get your hair and your hands looked at. Okay. 2 out of 3 words right. Yep. Okay, next one. The world's largest rock. So most of you guys, I think the world's largest rock is Uluru. In Australia is Uluru, or what we used to call Ayers Rock. But the world's largest rock is actually Mount Augustus, and that's in WA, which is where I live. That's the state I live, Western Australia, and it's twice the size of Uluru. Okay, Aussie, see you later. Pippa, some of the butts in mine aren't bad. I don't watch them, so I don't know. Okay. There is 60 wine regions in Australia. That's a lot of wine regions. I've got one of the wine regions is just that way, not very far at all from where I live. I could probably walk to a winery if I felt energetic enough. Okay. So how much was the beer that was drunk? So Aussies drink about 1.7 billion litres of beer. Okay. And around 1.3 billion litres of wine is produced in Australia. That's a hell of a lot of wine. Okay. Okay, what about Pippi? You're like my friend who loves watching the Winter Olympics because of the lycra outfits. Cajun, the sun is about to come up, so have one more cig there to have to get to sleep before I tackle payroll. Yeah, make sure they're paid correctly because cranky employees aren't good. 963. No, dearly, if you come to Australia, look for the biggest rock. You won't find me because I won't be under it. Hang on. Let's, come on. Mount Augustus. Okay, let's see if I can find it on a map in comparison to where I am. Oh, okay. So in relation to where I am, just so you know, dearly, Mount Augustus is that red spot, and I'm down at the blue spot somewhere. And if I actually, that's something that I could do. Where is it? And for those that know that I'm a train controller, so I live here, but the trains I control are all up in this area, up here. So there's a bit of distance between me and my trains that I play with. Okay. Why not? Why not, Cajun? You girls would understand if you explained that you was up all night learning about Australia. Why not? You're getting some cultural education here. 963. No, Viv, I haven't been to Mount Augustus. Yes, Cajun, unreal that we can be on here, but it'll be so far away from each other, it still blows your mind. Absolutely. It's really, I'm fascinated by it, the fact that it can talk to people all over the world that way. So do I live by the ocean? I live about 20 kilometres from the ocean, I think it works out. 3023. Okay, Australia is the 6th largest country in the world. Okay, now we hear you guys complain. Dearly and Michelle, I don't know if Michelle's still here, creative, I don't know if you're still here. You guys struggle with your internet. So Australia ranks 56th in the world in terms of broadband speed. So our broadband speed is the 5th in the world, the 56th in the world, but our mobile's 7th in the world. Yes, Viv, we are a continent by ourselves, and we're the largest island. And creative has passed out, apparently. Okay, now there are 1 million camels that roam wild Australian deserts. So there's 1 million camels, the largest number of purebred camels in the world. Oh yeah, I love the box. I used to have a tissue box, but this is a craft box and it just fills up phenomenally. camels. So camels spit, yes they do. That's the funniest thing at 3348, yeah. Okay, Australia actually exports, so we export our camels to the Middle East. So they don't come here, we send them over there. They roam. Camels are wild, absolutely wild in WA. They're actually a major pest in outback WA. Cindy B still using a tissue box. Oops. Nearly did that. Nearly. I do give some good tips every now and then, don't I, Dearly and Cindy? 3740, yep. Now, something that's really interesting. So, Dearly, I sent you a picture of a wombat the other day. So, there's an interesting fact about a wombat. Wombats' poos are square. So a wombat deposits square poos so that they don't roll away when they mark their territory. Okay, yes, a huge feral population of camels. Cindy missed so many people. Pets like the cane toads and wild rabbits, we have, yes. The cane toad, that's something, I don't know whether it's on here or not. That's something that's really interesting about the cane toad. So the cane toad was introduced for the cane fields. Holy cow, there's a lot of that colour. Bet you it's that. Cane toad was introduced to eat the rats and the snakes in the cane fields, and then they became a pest. But dogs have worked out if they lick a cane toad a certain way, they get apparently some LSD kick or something. So they get high. The dogs have learnt how to get high off licking a cane toad. Okay. Wombat straight squares. Yep. Toads. It's gotta hurt. Okay, yeah, toads. Toads were brought for the mice or something, but they killed everything, yes. And affected Australian native wildlife, yes. But it's true. It's true. And then they'll get over it. They get over the LSD hit and they get up and have another go. Okie dokie. Alright. 3776. You know, next one. You can fly from Perth to Melbourne faster than you can fly from one end of Western Australia to the other. So if it's really stupid. Hang on, I'm trying to find it. Can't find it. So when we look at Australia, it's you fly. Okay, so from Perth to Melbourne, it's quicker to fly Perth to Melbourne, than it is from the bottom to the top of Western Australia. Okay. uh, toe licking sounds very dysfunctional. Too hot to do anything here but get stoned. So guard dogs in Australia are like a bunch of canine cops. Only the best ones, you know, because the best, it was the best behaved criminals that ended up in the police force. Yes, Pippa, it's due to the size of the airports and the planes. 3808. Whoops. Okay. Melbourne, next one. Melbourne was briefly called Batmania. You can still visit Batman Park, Melbourne, because the guy that discovered it, or John Batman was one of the founders. Yeah, John Batman was the founder. So originally it was called Batmania. Melbourne was called Batmania. Maybe someone should help build a long ass bridge to aspire more lofty goals. That's where the Batcave is. They won't build a bridge from Tasmania to Melbourne. Nope. How stupid is that? 3828. There we go. Pippa has a Batman bridge in Launceston. Okay, a baby kangaroo is only about, when a baby kangaroo is born, it's only about 2 centimeters long. Hang on. So 2 centimeters, that's 2 centimeters. So what? Short, less than an inch long. Dearly Pippa, I'm taking a bridge to another country. 3860. You knew about the babies. Easy bird. The kangaroo, now if I recall correctly, the kangaroo actually has a Joey spare. So a female kangaroo is always pregnant. As soon as the Joey has old enough to actually leave the pouch fully, the next one comes out. They breed like anything. 3860. Okay. Nearest country are the islands of Indonesia and Philippines. Yes. 3861. And there are, next one. There are over 60 different types of kangaroo. Okay, and next one, kangaroo meat can be purchased from the supermarket and is known to be leaner and healthier alternative to beef or lamb with a 1 to 2% fat content. And 3865, 3865, 3865. Okay, hang on. Rightio. They breed more than rabbits then. Well, a female kangaroo is always pregnant, basically. Rabbits have more than one at a time, yes. So when people hit kangaroos on the road and leave them on the side of the road, there's always a joey, just about always a joey, but some are just too small to be spotted. Roo only singles in the pouch, yep. Doesn't the joey, Cindy B, doesn't the joey have to crawl into it? Basically, yes, it does. It has to crawl from where it comes out of into the pouch. And then once that joey's big enough to not be in the pouch anymore, the next one crawls in. Lifetime of being pregnant, no thank you. Okay. This is a really good one. An Australian election TV debate was rescheduled so it didn't conflict with the finale of a reality cooking show, MasterChef. If roos were people, Fee Centrelink would go bankrupt. Yep, definitely. Okay. Yep, you can't. Oh, that's what I wanted out. No politicians. MasterChef was more important than, much more important than the TV election. Okay, so this one that I got came with other diamonds. So I'm going to pop them in here. Yeah, MasterChef is very important. I'll pour these out and then you can. I'll show you these drills so that you can see them. An Australian man once tried to sell New Zealand on eBay with a starting price of 1 cent. Okay. And here's one, a really good one. Wallabies like to break into opium crops, get high, and run around in circles to create crop circles. Whoops, there's still some in there. Why are they not coming off? Okay. Between the dogs and the toads and the wallabies and the opium crops. Yep. Okay. A gay bar in Melbourne won the legal right to ban women from bars because they made men feel uncomfortable. Moomba. So we have there's a festival, Moomba Festival in Australia. So it's the largest free festival held in Melbourne. In Aboriginal language, Moomba means up your bum. So yeah, how pretty are these? I reckon they're stunning. How's they go on the fairy wings? That's going to be stunning. So that's going to be like out here and some in here. That's going to be beautiful. Meredith, are you nearly ready? Got half an hour. Okay. Gonna try and make some. Oh, I don't know what you're making, Cajun. I don't know what that is. I'm thinking it might be some Zeds, but I'm not sure. Cindy B, yes it is. It's a diamond painting. This is one when they had the Kathy Delancey release. This one wasn't actually in their relief, so I actually asked for this one. This was a request, and they have put it into their they've actually put it into their list of ones you can get from her. Sleep. Okay, thanks, Dodo. Sleep. Okay. You hope to be ready. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. What I will do right now. So that is the list. That's the link to Foreign Crafter. And there we go. That's the playlist. Okay. Well, for Foreign Crafter, I will be working on this one while I watch your live. But yeah, let's get in there. Hang on. Sorry, guys. But I'm kitted up. Good to go now. That's going to look awesome. Okay. Let's keep going on the facts, and I will get my light pad out, and I will start drilling. The Australian Alps actually receive more snow each year than Switzerland. That can go. So that's a lot of snow. Aboriginal culture is the oldest culture on Earth. Western Australia is home to a number of pink lakes. So we used to have there's a lot of pink lakes around where I grew up in Esperance. Hang on, just putting this under. Bear with me. Way too solemn, you want more cheery stuff? Hang on. Get my bits and pieces out. Yep, there we go. I've got too many magnets here. That's better. Yes, Viv, we also have pink diamonds in WA up north. Okay, Australia has 19 World Heritage listed sites. The country holds the Guinness World Record for the most amount of Christmas lights on a house. Over 500,000. That's a lot of lights. Google pink diamonds. Dearly, they're beautiful. Pink diamonds. Hang on. How about I Google pink diamonds? There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, Yeah, you can get pink diamonds. They are really, really pretty. Really pretty. Argyle diamonds. Australia's richest woman, Gina Reinhardt, earns $1 million every 2 hours. Another good reason to look for the biggest rock. I would look for the biggest pink rock too. So yeah, Gina Reinhardt earns $1 million every 2 hours. She's just, what she earned in the time of me doing this live, she's earned $750,000. Okay, 91% of the country is covered by native vegetation. Yep, we're not very well covered. Australia invented the world's first seatbelt law in 1970. Yeah, Viv, I'm telling her she should be coming over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some sparkly bits on. I'm going to do one of the fireflies. The electric diamonds go on the fireflies. So I'll pop some on while I'm talking. There's something in here about Vegemite too. I'll talk about that in a bit. 33% of Australians were born in another country. I think that's now higher than that now. Over 300 different languages and dialects are spoken in Australia, including 45 Indigenous languages. Thank you, Dearly. 21% of Australians don't speak English at home. I reckon that's more than that now as well. I don't know when this was initially published, but I think it's more than that. Yeah, you're a blow-in. Sorry, Pippa's a blow-in. Hey, Rachel Ray. You've missed some of the interesting stuff about Australia. WA, there's so much mentioned about WA. It's such a great state. WA is home to what is believed to be the oldest evidence of life on Earth, which is the stromatolites, which I have no idea where or what they are. Okay, and something about Vegemite, how Vegemite was created. No, because you guys have been doing the Vegemite challenge. Vegemite was created by leftover yeast to create beer. So that's where Vegemite comes from. It's yeast that caused the made Vegemite. Lots of vitamin B. Hang on, I'll just get this sparkly up and done. Sorry, I'm just going to try and get this firefly. I don't know whether it's a firefly or a fairy. I think it's meant to be a fairy in the distance. But I like the title of this one. I thought this was appropriate for me. Hang on. Nearly there. Love the electric diamonds. Okay. Viv is very close to me. Okay. What's a blow-in? A blow-in is someone that comes from another place to live where you are. You also have blow-ins are uninvited visitors, I suppose, another way to put it. So Pippa's Irish. She moved to Australia in 2000. Yep. See, even Rachel's a blow-in too, outsider from where you settle. Yep. Blow-in would be a term of a term of an immigrant. Viv's one too. A blow-in, not a blowfly. Gorgeous bake paint. Thanks, Rachel Ray. Baking a cake for tonight's reception. Yum. Okay, so there were some interesting little Australian facts in there. But what I did find as well was, let's see if I can get it, some weird Australian laws. So these are laws that have never gone and they've cancelled them out. I need to still put some more on that. It needs more still. And I don't think that some people are aware that some of these rules exist. So it's illegal to wear hot pink pants after midday on a Sunday. These are still current, Pippa, because there's a lot of rules there's a lot of laws that people don't go in and say we don't need this anymore. What else? It's an offence to possess 50 kilograms of potatoes in Western Australia, and we actually did have a potato farmer fined because the amount of potatoes he grew. He grew too many potatoes and got fined. So some of them do actually work. Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Holy cow. Sorry, Viv. Sorry to hear that. Oh. Okay. That's because, okay, hang on. All right. Okay, what are you baking, Rachel Ray? Viv, I'm sorry to hear. Irish moonshine. What else have we got? Taxi cabs in Queensland are required to carry a bale of hay in the trunk. Some of these are just classic. Bars are required to stable, water and feed the horses of their patrons. So if you actually turn up to a pub on a horse, the pub actually still has to do that. Has that been changed now? I don't know whether that had changed. Ooh, red velvet cake, yum. Summary of Offences Act of 1966 deems it illegal to be heard by someone singing an obscene song. And I'm still trying to get my head. It's illegal to be heard by someone singing an obscene song. Still don't get that one. It's illegal to roam the streets wearing black clothes, felt shoes and black shoe polish on your face, as these items are the tools of a cat burglar. There is really some weird stuff. Probably really applies for Melbourne, but it's illegal to dress up as Robin and Batman. Okay. The one that I think we're all guilty of, only licensed electricians may change a light bulb. That's still a law. That still exists. Hang on, I'm just trying to pull out some other stuff. What did I just get notified of? Okay. Yes, Budge. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, Kathy. Um, even old Batmania. Yep. Um, Now for guys, I don't know about females, but if a guy can't find a urinal, so somewhere to wee, it's legal to wee on your left rear tyre of your vehicle. Mind, Nathan has to keep an eye out for bees on that one. You guys. For you guys that did hear the bee story, there's a bit of a follow-up on what happened with that bee. Well, it wasn't that bee. There was no adverse effects come out of that bee sting that Nathan copped. But 2 weeks later, I stepped on a bee and I had a major allergic reaction to it. What peeps lick those? You want to wear hot pink pants on Sunday nights? Oh, I'm hanging to get into this, but I don't want to start until we go to the next live. Really, really, really good law in Melbourne. It is against the law to vacuum between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. weekdays and 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. during the weekends. Rachel Ray, that ended up being told Christmas lunch over the table. When we had our lunch, there was Nathan and I, my two sons, and my daughter-in-law at the table, and he told the story to them. Yep. But then I stepped on a bee and ended up where I couldn't walk. So payback was a bitch. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Another interesting law. He has told so many people what happened to him. He has told so many people it's not funny, but it is funny. Another funny law, which is not funny. Okay, children aren't allowed to purchase cigarettes, but there is actually no law specifically stating that they cannot smoke them. So children can't purchase, but it doesn't say they can't smoke them. Yes, Viv, karma. Karma's a bitch. Okay. What do we got? Another 10 minutes. Meredith, are you nearly ready? Okay. Rightio. What else? I've got some more facts, so let's see what else I can find. In Australia, there is a mountain called Mount Disappointment. Apparently the view was so disappointing that there was no better name for it. You are good, Meredith. And Pippa, yeah, you can't smoke in a car in Tasmania with passengers under 16. That's the same in WA. I'm not sure. I think that might actually be federal now all across Australia. According to a survey conducted in Britain, around 10% of the population believed that the moon was closer than Australia. Oh, hang on, I'm getting dry throat. Okay. Just trying to find out other interesting ones. There's so much gets mentioned about WA in these facts. The largest producer of gold in the world is located in Australia. Rather than being found in one of the large cities, its home is a small town named Kalgoorlie. It's not a small town, it's a small city. But that was where I was born. I was born in Kalgoorlie. And we only have a population of 24 million people. There's one. There's one where you can't carry a bear in the passenger seat. Oh, that's a cool rule. I'd have to go find a bear, see if I'd get done for it. An Australian radio station called Joy Radio was established in 1993 and became the world's very first gay and lesbian radio station. Okay. Pippa can't pick up Yogi. You're out, gotta have your bear. Yep. See, we'd get away with a koala in our passenger seat because it's not a bear. So we're okay in Australia. We can have our koalas in the passenger seat. Oh, one that creeps me out is there are up to 1,500 or 1,500 different species of spiders. Some of them are poisonous while others are totally harmless. Okay. Sorry, I just had a cable fall down before it falls further. There we go. Okay. The cleanest air and water on Earth can be found in Tasmania. There we go. There's one for you, Pippa. You can have a quokka in the seat. Yes, you can, dearly. Yeah, don't like thinking about the spiders. Okay. Platypus and echidna are only two mammals in the world which lay eggs, and they're both found in Australia. Yes, Pippa, there's another reason for Dealey to come to WA. Come visit the quokkas. No worries, Sylvia, you must have been hiding there quietly away. Although the bushfires made the air pretty bad, yeah, I bet. In South Korea, it's illegal to dress up like an animal at a restaurant. I like that one. I like that one. The elusive drop bear was a fake animal which was created to scare tourists. The bear apparently dropped from trees and other areas but was entirely fictional. Yep. So hopefully, just trying to see if there's anything. Highway, there we go. Highway 1 in Australia is the longest highway in the world, spanning around 9,000 miles. Got to travel up to your parents. I'll catch you all later. I'll be lurking in the background. No worries, Cal. I hope there was some education got by all of you. I didn't get into any Aussie slangs, but I gave you some Australian information. What do we got? We got another 4 minutes. Then Meredith's on. Foreign crafter. I think I did pop her link in before. 3 minutes. Hang on, and I will pop her link in again, guys. Trying to find my keyboard. That's Meredith Lives. Go check her out. Go join in. Thank you guys for joining me. It was good to be part of the DP-a-thon. So Cindy B's back to bed. Okay, have a good sleep, Cindy B. Have we lost Heifer? She's gone, hasn't she? Heifer's gone. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you all later. Pop on over to Meredith's live. But yeah, thank you all for joining. And I'll see you in Meredith's live. Oh, Pippa, I'll come and watch your live. See how that goes. Have a good sleep, dearly. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't get to bed. I think she did well. Okay, guys. Bye.